Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Screen Sanctum. I'm Steve, and today my quick video is going to be my thoughts on the Morbius post-credit scene and how I think I could twist it to kind of make sense, pretty much. It really doesn't make sense, but I thought of like a freaking multiversal explanation, and I just want to know your thoughts. So I'm probably a year too late on this. I just watched Morbius last night, and I'm going to have my first time watching video on YouTube at some point. But this is what I got out of it. So the first post-credit scene, we see a cell, the camera pans. Well, first we see the sky in purple cracking like we did in Spider-Man No Way Home, right? So we all know what that means. That meant at the end of that movie, when everyone is defeated and Doctor Strange did the spell, everyone who knew Peter Parker was Spider-Man got sent back to their universe, because the original spell was everyone who knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man got sent to the MCU universe. Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Electro, etc. So at the end of Morbius, again, we see the camera pan to the cell, we see a flash of light, and then we see Adrian Toomes, the Vulture, in the cell, right? Surprised to be there. And again, before that, we saw the purple cracking sky above. That leads us to believe that this happened right after Doctor Strange did his spell in No Way Home. So people were saying, obviously, this makes no sense, because the spell sent people to the MCU who knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man, and then the spell at the end just sent everyone back. And we already had an Adrian Toomes in our universe, and no other Adrian Toomes showed up, right? So then why would this Adrian Toomes end up here? Judging by what he says, he's not where he's supposed to be, right? It sounds like he is the Adrian Toomes from the MCU that got sent to the Morbius universe. And I know this is confusing, but that is what the dialogue made it sound like, right? So this didn't take me a while to come up with, because it's probably nonsense anyway. But my thought was maybe in one of the other multiverses, Adrian Toomes also knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, right? Because he does in the MCU, he knows this. So you could think in every other multiverse, he also knows. What if an Adrian Toomes from another universe got pulled into the MCU, but maybe he got pulled in late, like really at the end of the movie, and he wasn't there long enough to fight. He didn't get pulled in with Doc Ock and the Green Goblin. He literally got pulled in really late at the end, right? Another Adrian Toomes gets pulled into our universe, and just as he gets there, you know, Doctor Strange does the spell. That Adrian Toomes now is going to get sent back to his universe. But what happens, or what if, I ask you, he just got sent to the wrong universe? Maybe he was from Universe 1, original spell, put him in the MCU, end of the movie spell, instead of sending him back to Universe 1, maybe it sent him to Universe 35, which is the Morbius universe. That's the only explanation I could think of to make this work. I know it's fantasy, it's a comic book movie, it doesn't really matter. I don't care per se. I'm just trying to use logic that maybe that's how it happened, but I don't think the Sony writers or executives were thinking that hard. I think they just wanted Vulture here to meet Michael Morbius at the end so they could kind of try to form the Sinister Six. And in the grand scheme of things, that's all we all want. It's fun. So who really cares? But that was my theory. So let me know, what did you think of my kind of theory on how the Vulture, Adrian Toomes, ended up in Morbius when technically he shouldn't have been able to get there? And again, in layman's terms, Adrian Toomes went from one universe to the MCU because he knew Peter Parker was Spider-Man. And then when the spell was cast at the end of No Way Home, Adrian Toomes, instead of going back to his original universe, got sent accidentally to Morbius's universe. That's all I really got. So let me know what you thought of that. Like, subscribe, hit the notification. If you have any other theories that might make sense, Let me know down below. If you think the Morbius situation actually does make sense and I'm missing something, let me know down below as well. So I'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.